What's going on? Mic check. Seems to be about right. Might crank that, just I'm gonna leave it be. Let's do some PGA Tour. Do a quick round here. Testing the new streaming setup. Let's see if we can go. Pebble Beach. See if Augusta. Really? Where is the Masters played at? It's Augusta Nationals, they don't have it. Alright, we'll just go back. Play. We'll go play around real quick. I'll take on Justin. You'll know a match for the quad applesauce. Music seems more suspicious.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour
Bum,
proud to
bum,
bring
bum,
you
bum,
the
bum.
season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Bean, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. Well, that's a no-fuss par. They get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
He's currently tied for 8th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Lob wedge, putter, chip, punch, pick it up. Let's try it.
A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. 8 feet to the cup.
Nice line.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
It's a birdie.
And this effort by Justin
Tweet,
Thomas.
tweet, tweet,
He's
tweet.
currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Yeah, he's trailing. That's right. To be honest with you, I couldn't take on any of these
There
guys.
are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is in the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
A par putt awaits. Down she
Damn.
goes. Let's head to the next. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
And they'll tap this in for birdie.
That would have been money.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
needs
want
to
to.
press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Yes, he is.
Trailing by 4 strokes. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which
Not bad.
helps a fade on this hole.
Not
However,
bad.
don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Playing from around 160 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8 iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold.
Hey, look at him doing Shooter
2 in
McGavin.
a row. He's feeling it.
Yeah, he is feeling
And
it.
let's have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, Shooter!
Amazing putt from way out.
The fact that he done the Shooter was freaking hilarious.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That's
Well,
a long
this
putt.
person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Sitting at -3, currently tied for 3rd position. You can't make them all. Go tap it in. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Dang it.
The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning off the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Going with the 7.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
A bit wild on approach there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
What?
Time now for the fourth shot. Just 3 strokes back.
I'm just making stupid decisions. This is ridiculous.
Looking good so far.
Well,
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently 2 under for the day.
damn, I got a lot of catching up to do.
We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole reach. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Nope.
Steady on. That's just about 3 feet away. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines,
What the
big
hell?
stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the North or the South Coast and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses are very challenging, but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Oof. Okay.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right. So most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Oh, what a stroke.
I'll take it.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with
I'll
that,
take it.
we'll move to 3 under par.
Okay.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henning?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Nowhere near enough.
Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here.
That's fine.
Now 4 back.
I'll take it, and I'll move on.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find
315
anywhere
on
on the
drive. That's
planet.
pretty good.
Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Now we collecting.
Now let's switch our focus to
We
Justin
collecting.
Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he can't catch
So
up.
after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
So I'm sitting
The
4,
current leader is enjoying a
2
two-stroke
strokes.
lead.
Okay.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
I can deal with that.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find
Center
the fairway.
fairway.
Justin
Par
Thomas,
5 here.
major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is
I like
amazing. I think that this kid really
Pitching range.
understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
3 for 3.
And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll
One
move
stroke.
to 5 under par.
We coming.
It's time to
We
tee off
coming.
here at the 14th hole. Attaboy, good shot. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Kick. A little long. That's okay.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Because I know what I'm
12
doing.
feet to the cup coming up.
A little bit out.
Well played. And that will move into 6 under par.
3 for 3.
He's currently tied for first.
Uh-huh. And I
He's
still
right
got
across the 15th.
3 holes
Rich, when
left.
we talk about strong par 4s, this is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Yes, it does.
Now let's
Yes,
head
he
over
does.
and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
That's long.
Oh, just missed.
I'd have slowed it down. I'd have done it.
And that should secure the par on this one. And that moves
Okay.
them to -6 for the tournament. 16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Okay, time to return to the action.
Come on,
Henny's
get this
down
dub.
there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
And what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that,
8
he'll move
birdies.
to 7 under. Incredible. And with
Don't
that,
screw
he's
it up.
now broken the tie. All alone at the top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Second shot here on the 17th. Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. nice soft hands around
Shit.
the green. What a skill to have.
Yes,
Damn. I wanted
very
that.
Smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front?
I thought that
It's
was
a
water.
daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Go to your home ball. Go. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a
Oh, that
great
was money.
The South Golf Course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
An eagle? Did I just get my first eagle?
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself,
It
Luke
was.
Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for
I think
tuning
that
in.
was a
Catch you
frickin'.
tomorrow.
Wow. Yeah, I think I've got Tiger Woods beat by like 2,000 points. Anyways, let's call it there and see how that looks. See y'all.